This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. It's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. Neither offense has even taken the field yet. And already, Brock, massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
It's not often you hear me say this, Kate, that a kicker can pick up his team, but he did right there. They started with great field position, and if they would have come away with 0, it would have been a disappointment. Instead, he puts 3 on that scoreboard.
Tucker now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Coming out throwing is Baker. That's complete, Mike Evans. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Run. King. What's up?
On the give, this is Irving. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
180. Hey, avoid 33. Pistol. What's up?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's Evans making the catch outright. He dodged the tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Hurry. What's up?
Here's the give to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Regular. 180. Up. Point it right. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Flushed out now to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. You just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Up, up. 6. 180. Real.
They give to Irving to start his drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set. Pistol. 180. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Mayfield will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Alert. 180. Hey, alert. Hey, alert 33. Pistol. Regular. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Looking deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10.
Set up. Pass the 60. Panther 60. Check go.
Taylor now up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now Jones escapes the pocket. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Third down, Jones to throw. Finds Pittman, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. That side is reeled in by Warren. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. For him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
3rd and 1. Here's Jones. It's on target to Pierce. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go. Dragon, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go.
Jones now to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for
Bucks ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Up closer. Good thing. Regular. 180. Done.
Baker now from the gun. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
23 yards.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. It's Conlon again. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Looking slant route, complete. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down throw by Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing here, Jones. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To throw again, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Jones gonna throw again. Avoids the sack. Pocket isn't holding up. And we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they don't snap it in time. Wow, Brock, that could take them out of field goal range. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Colts are ready for the punt. Cameron Johnson back deep to receive this one for the Bucs.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
180! Real. Alert! Stop!
First down, here's Baker. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Mayfield now from the gun. They connect on the deep shot. And he's taken down just a couple of yards. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
Looking to throw. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Gould on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Run, run, run.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Saw Lane hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Regular, 180. Pistol. Start.
Baker now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it, he gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So out now comes the punter. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he's out of bounds, not the return that he had drawn up, no way, and actually loses yards.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Run.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hey, 180!
First down throw here, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
King! Watch out!
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
180! Up! Real. Hey, alert 30.
Irving here from the gun. That's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for 1 final quarter. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Once again, Irving. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
180. Hurry. Regular. Real. What's what?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Up. 180. What's up?
Here's Baker to throw. Getting out to his left. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Run. Stop.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to make that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Jones now to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. Makes the tackle. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. to throw. Here's Jones. Dumped off to his running back. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Colts losing by 7. Third down, Bucs in the dime set defensively. Looking to throw. He finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
All set to go now from the 35. Setting up to pass. Setting up the screen. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here he is to throw. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it 17-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Tucker now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Kings.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and move them in the field goal range.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Hurry, hurry! Regular, regular, regular! Real.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
180! What's up?
Baker throwing again. Brought in close to the 8. And he breaks the tie. That could win him this game, Brock. Touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
24, Colts 17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Gould on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Jones. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down. A gain of 27.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Second and 10 now, Jones. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But being this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, one final shot. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught. Their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.